Good evening. Thank you for calling. This is Green Beauty at Green Beauty Designs. How may I help you? Alrighty. You are looking to schedule an appointment for an interior design session. Okay. Yes, I will be happy to help you with that. Now, I'm going to require some information from you. We're going to go through a questionnaire together, and as you answer those questions, I will input that information into our system. I will also be asking you for your personal details, including in that. In addition to that, how you're going to pay for this in terms of your billing information. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what exactly you are interested in receiving. There are several levels of interior design that we offer. The first one is if you are just interested in a small consultation where an interior designer comes to your home and gives their opinion. This is about an hour to 2 hours long and ranges from $125 to $160. The second level is if you just wanted help with one room and you just wanted some pieces found for you by the interior designer. That is something we do. And then the final level is basically what we call the works. This is where we have the interior designer come into your home and completely make over your home. This does include color changes with the paint as well. You're interested in that one. Wow. Alrighty. Well, I'm so happy you found us, and I'm so excited for you as you begin this project. So let's start with your information. Let's just start with that, and then we'll get into the details, okay? Alrighty, hun. Can you tell me your first name, please? And your last name. Very good. And your address? Okay. And is that here? Okay. Zip code? Good. And what is the job site address? Is it your home address? It is. Okay. Okay. And now for your profile, should I just have your name, or would you like to add your spouse's name or partner as well? Okay. Oh, that's so fun that you're both doing this together. What a wonderful project, and how important it is to have both parties involved in the decision making. That's great. Okay, so can you tell me now either your home or mobile phone number, whichever is best to reach you at? Okay. And that's the best way? Okay. Wonderful. Your email address? Okay. And your spouse's email? Okay, so that's sort of the basic information. What we're going to do now is talk about payment. So I know that you said that you are interested in the works, and I'm happy for you that you are doing such a big project. What we do require at this agency is a credit card number to keep on file. Of course, nothing is charged without your consent and without signing some forms beforehand. So in order to hold your appointment with the interior designer, we do require that credit card information, and then you and the designer will move forward on deciding what it is that you're going to be purchasing and how we might need to charge this card or perhaps another card. Okay? So could you tell me the name as it appears on the credit card, please? Okay. And the numbers, I'm ready. Go ahead. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. And the code, please, for that card. Great. And the zip code again that is associated with this account. Great. Okay. So now we are going to be talking about some paint selections or color schemes that you are interested in. I know that you said that you had come into our shop front and you did pick up some of our catalogs that you have with you. I also have those catalogs with me, so we could go through them together if you would like, so that I could get a much more clear idea of what you're interested in, so that I may match you with just the perfect interior designer that suits your taste, okay? So we'll get to that in just a moment. But let's start with this. Can you tell me the rooms that you need help with? Okay, the entryway, the kitchen, the family room, okay, the living room, dining room, master bedroom, okay. Alrighty, and how about any guest bedrooms? Okay, one guest bedroom. Now, do those rooms have any bathrooms? One has a bathroom attached. Okay, I'm assuming that's in the master. Okay. And you are looking to get that serviced as well, correct? Great. And then you have a hallway bathroom. Okay. And how about any children's rooms or nurseries? No. Okay. So we've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rooms that need to be serviced. Okay. Okay. I'm just taking a look here at our sheet. Hang on one moment. Now, we like to ask some fun and creative questions because this helps us understand what your style is. And again, all of this is so that we can really attune our services to your needs and interests. So, if you were to live inside of a magazine, which would it be? Coastal Living? No. Okay. California Home and Design? No. House Beautiful? Yes. Okay. Architectural Digest? No. Dwell? Yes. Okay. And Elle Decor? Yes. Okay. And how about Veranda? No. And This Old House Magazine? No. Okay. Now, this is also a creative question. If you were to live inside of a retail showroom or catalog, it would be Pottery Barn. Yes, okay. Crate and Barrel. Yes. Okay. Restoration Hardware. No. Okay. Design Within Reach. No. Okay. West Elm? Yes. Okay. Serena and Lily? You don't know what that is. Okay, no problem. Bergdorf Goodman? No. Okay. You don't know what that is either. Alrighty. How about CB2? No. Room and Board? No. Anthropology? Yes. Okay. HD Buttercup? No. How about just a mid-century vintage shop or a thrift shop or a secondhand store? No. Is there anything else other than what I mentioned that you would like to add? No. Okay, very good. Now, your comfort range for purchasing fabric would be, let's say, I have some questions. So less than $60 a yard, anything up to $150 a yard, or you prefer to stay economical with just a little splurges? Okay. No problem. Okay. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about rugs. Do you find that you prefer rugs that are antique or anything that has age or comes from international countries? No? Okay. How about any rugs that are made of natural fiber? So something made out of hemp or wool or seagrass? Maybe. Okay. How about anything that you could just buy in a retail store and you'd prefer not to spend a lot? Yes. Okay. And how about hating rugs? Do you not want rugs at all? No, but you are interested in ones that are reasonably priced. Absolutely. And you know, that's what's so wonderful about our services, is that our interior designers are capable of working in all price ranges, and they get so creative in finding you exactly what you need. Okay. Let's talk about, I'm going to say some words that may or may not describe your taste, and I want you to tell me yes or no. Would you describe your taste as sophisticated? No. Eclectic? Yes. Bohemian? Yes. Preppy? No. Chic? No. Glamorous? No. Industrial? Yes. Minimal? Maybe. Okay. Mid-century modern? No. Traditional? No. Clean? Clean? Well, yes. By clean, we just mean clean lines, color tones that all go together. Yes, okay. The idea of more is more. No. How about less is more? You're in between. I understand, no problem. How about layered? No. Rustic? No. Comfortable? Yes, absolutely. Colorful? Yes. Tailored? No. Formal? No. Cutting edge? No. Contemporary? Yes. Great. And how about ethnic or international? Yes. Wonderful. Okay. So let's talk about sofas. Spending $5,000 on a sofa is completely nuts. Sounds about right. Depends on the size. Sounds a little cheap, actually. Is completely nuts. Alrighty. Is completely nuts. Okay. Spending $5,000 on a chandelier or pendant light. I would never spend that much on a light fixture, only if it's old, special, or one of a kind. Sounds about right. Sounds inexpensive for something special, custom, or large. You would never spend that much on a light fixture. Great. Okay. Okay. So this is where I would like for you to take out your color palette magazine, and we're going to talk about some colors and color palettes that you envision for your home, okay? Now, I know that we are doing a total of 9 rooms, and to talk about these color patterns here does not mean that each room will be associated with these colors. When we're talking about these colors, we're mainly talking about the main living space, so perhaps the living room and dining room. Okay. And once we get those core colors figured out, once the interior designer is in your home and is able to understand your view and what you envision, at that time they will suggest what you might want to paint for your kitchen and so forth. So for this discussion, we're going to focus on your living room and dining room. Some people like to have their living room and dining room all one color, while other people like to use two different colors so as to really define the differences in the space and in the room. Okay? You have a small house, I understand, and so you would like to define each room. Okay, so that means we are talking about two different color palettes then, correct? Okay, so let's begin with the living room. Now, if you could turn, please, to page 2 in your booklet. Okay. Right, so as you can see on this page, we've got the red tones. You really don't like strong reds. I understand, yes. Okay. Well, let's look at page 2, where you can see we've got the orange tones. Right, on this page we do have some of that earth tone look, which means we're going into the neutrals, into the sort of brown or tan, and then it transitions on over to more of the green and sage tones. Right, and then if you turn the page, you will see our yellow and green tones. And going on forward, you'll see some more continued green tones. Now, these tones are inspired by nature. And then we move on to the blue tones, which might have a lot to do with any coastal accents that you might like. Then we go on to the purple tones, and finally into the brown tones. So, for your living room, what are you leaning towards the most? Okay. You want something really neutral. Okay. Now, I would like to tell you also that gray is very in right now. We've got gray. We've got very strong colors of green and blue are also in. Now, that's not to say that you would want to paint your entire living room a deep royal blue, but it is something to consider in terms of decoration and how you envision your space. You're on the green page. Give me a moment. I'll be right there. Okay, here I am. You are looking at the color Riverdale. Okay, just a minute. Free Spirit, Curio, Braceway, Pounds Edge, Side Green, Keystone Green, Pet. Oh, here it is. I see. Yes, that is quite a nice tone. That is a little bit of a sage, but it does have some gray undertones. That would be nice. Yeah, and if you take a look over on the edge of that page, you can see some inspiration here that the author has put in here, and that has to do with the outdoors, with natural textures like you see in the bathroom setting and in the baskets below as well. You like that? Great, that's wonderful. Okay. Now, I do want to bring your attention to in the orange tones. Now, this is not an orange color, but if you take a look at the top row, the third one in, translucent silk. What do you think of that one? Great. You'd like that for your dining room. I think that's great. You could even get a little bit more bold and go into the red tones, but take a look at this one, the Ballerina Beauty. Now that is just a gorgeous color. You can see that it is, it does have a little bit of pink, very soft blush or rose colored, but it's very much a gray tone. I think it's a gorgeous color. Okay. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jot down some of the names that you like, just so that our interior designer will get an idea of what you're looking at. And we really use this as a key so that we're both speaking the same language, that we're both understanding what it is you mean when you say, for example, the color sage green, right? Okay, so what I want to do is, now did you want anything in the purples? No. Okay. How about in the blue? Not interested. No problem. Okay, so I'm going to jot down that green shade of Riverdale that you mentioned. Now with that shade, is there anything else that you see on this page or another page that you also like? The Enchanted Meadow. Okay. The Looking Glass. Yes, these names are quite cute, aren't they? Breezeway. Okay, so those are some good starting points for the green tones. That's wonderful. Okay. Did you like any of the orange tones? You do want to do a couple. Okay. Varnished Ivory. Great. I see that one. Moon Gaze. And the Translucent Silk. Okay. Great. And how about any of these red tones with the I don't want to call them red because we know that it's not red, but that Ballerina Beauty I think is just beautiful and is quite popular these days. You do like that one. You also like Soft Shoe, okay, and Vision of Light. That is just fabulous. Well, that was quite easy. I'm so glad that you were well prepared and had your catalog with you. So now that I've got those settled, let's go back to some more general questions here. So I've got a lot of good information of the color palettes you envision. I want to also note, just in case, are there any colors, patterns, or styles that you greatly dislike? Okay, you do not like houndstooth. Okay, what else? No problem, just that one. And you don't like red tones. Bright red, I understand. No problem. Okay, do you watch TV? Yes. And which rooms will have a TV? The family room and your master bedroom, okay? Do you read books? Yes, great. And where do you do most of your reading? In bed. Sure, no problem. And what are your points of inspiration? Now, this could be some of your traveling experiences, like, for example, Morocco. If you've been to Morocco, that might be a point of inspiration for you. Any other cultural experiences that you've had, or a cool hotel you've ever been to, an office or another building, or a particular artist? Morocco, yes, I suspected. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay, no problem. Now, are there any designers or professionals that you appreciate? You don't really know. No problem. How about any TV shows, hosts, websites, or blogs that you enjoy? Joanna Gaines, yes, from Fixer Upper. Great. You like her style? Good, okay. Not everything, but some things. I understand. I'm going to just jot that down. Very good. Now, do we have permission to use any of our photos of your home, for example, before and after photos for our promotional products? We do. Great. Okay. Now, that concludes our questionnaire, but I would like to give you an opportunity to share any other information. Okay, the square footage of your house, that's great. And you really want it to be light and airy. Yes, you've mentioned that, so I'm going to put that in quotes. Light and airy. You're most interested in space planning. Very good. And are there any big items that you are interested in getting support with? Your couch, and dining table. Absolutely. Okay, so we've got all of that information. Let me just make sure I got all the things I needed to get. We've got your billing information, your contact information, and the most important, all of your taste and envision ideas. Very good. Okay, well, you are all set. So what I do is I put this information into the system, and one of our interior designers that align most with your taste, as you have let me know through this questionnaire process, they will then call you to set up an initial consultation, and that consultation is free of charge. And so it's at that time that you will begin scheduling and get more of a clear idea of the timeline with regard to the completion of this project. Okay? Wonderful. Thank you so much for calling Green Beauty Designs, and I do hope that you get the home that you've always loved and wished for, and may your project go smoothly. Take good care. Bye-bye.